What's going on, guys? Today we're going to go over the slope. We're going to talk about how to find the slope in different contexts, including from different equations, and actually how to do the slope equation. We'll look at some examples and we'll get through this one pretty fast again. I'm looking at less than a 10-minute video here. Let's start out with writing down our equations that we'll be looking at today. We've got y equals mx plus b, which is our slope-intercept form. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1, which is our point-slope form. We have standard form, but again, we'll kind of look at how to get from standard form to a form where we can find our slope. And then, of course, we have the classic y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equals m. Now, we're going to go over all of these together. Something important to note, slope is just the steepness of a line. It is just me asking, how fast is this line increasing? How fast is that line increasing? By what number is that line increasing? Or, on the flip side, how fast is that line decreasing? How fast are those lines increasing and or decreasing? That is all slope is. So let's take a look at our first equation, all right? This one's pretty easy. Sometimes it's going to be in a different form, so it'll be a little bit different from here. Sometimes b will be over here. Sometimes m and x will be over here. Basically, it's with your independent variable, and it's the number attached. 2x, it's the 2. 4 over 3x, it's the 4 over 3. Negative 0.7, which I don't know why people insist on trying to do it in decimal point form. Some people do. It's going to be the negative 0.7, and I highly recommend that you just switch it back to fractions as soon as possible, because fractions are just so much easier with this stuff. Next, let's take a look at our point-slope form. And again, it's just that number. It's the number attached to the independent variables once again. And that's how we find it. Again, whatever number is there, whether it be a fraction or not, or a whole number, is the slope. Now, guys, again, slope is the steepness. It is delta y over delta x, or the change in y over the change in x. Sorry, I had to go back there for a second. It is the change in y over the change in x, or how fast y is moving over how fast x is moving. So rise over run. Rise over run. Remember, with whole numbers, so if we have a 2x, the 2 is actually 2 over 1, so our y change and our x change is going up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. All right, standard form. This is where we have to actually do some arithmetic. So let's say 2x minus 3y equals 6. So first, we have to remember we want to get y on its own. Want to get y on its own. To do that, we subtract 2x from both sides. Cancel it out here. Negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. Keep the 6 positive, keep the 2x negative. Next, again, to get the y alone, negative 3, negative 3. Divide both things by negative 3. This is a common mistake that some students make is they forget to divide both things. Do not forget. Positive or negative, negative, positive, positive. 3 over 2x. Positive and negative get a negative. Minus 2. And then if it asks you the slope, bam. There's the slope. 2 over 3. All right, last one. We're going to go for the classic. And guys, I'm pulling random numbers, so I have no idea where this is about to go. I have absolutely no clue how crazy this is about to get. Okay, so we've got 5, 3, 2, or -2, -4. Again, it's kind of personal preference. Just make sure that they line up, that this x is over this y, or rather under that y. So that x needs to be under that y, like this. It helps segment the fraction as you go. Now, it's normally minus minus. Because they're both negative, we're going to turn them plus. This is just the path of least resistance, 3 and 5. Again, this 3 over this 5. 7 and 7. 1. I seriously did not plan that, guys. It has a slope of 1, which means you would just kind of leave it blank. So it would be just the variable with the y-intercept. Like I said, guys, I did not plan that. I had no idea it was going to be 1, but it kind of works out to show that anything can happen with slope. That's going to wrap it up for us today. I hope this was an informative video. I will continue making these. The next one is going to be about finding the intercept from point slope. Finding the intercept from point slope. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you later.